so much. Yes, we just moved from Sarasota to West Palm Beach, so it's probably about the same distance from here, but we're going to, it's a little closer. We're going to do, well, so we'll come back more often. So we're going to do the meditation now. And so what I want to invite you to do is get comfortable in your seats, and we're going to do it musically. So you can close your eyes if you want, or lower your gaze, or not, because this is an active meditation. And this little box here, this is called a Shruti box. This comes from India. It's kind of like a laptop version of a harmonium. And one of the things that we do is we share kirtan, which is to come together to sing, and we do chanting. We're going to chant a little bit today in English for the meditation. So there are 5 words that are probably the most powerful words we can sing or say. You know, when you sing it, it's like, singing is like praying twice when you sing your prayers. And so since we are kind of going over to India for a minute, we'll do it as a call and response. So I'll sing, and when I'm singing, I'll have my hand here on my heart, and then when it's your turn, I'll be doing this so that you'll know. It changes a little bit. And so why don't we all take a nice deep breath through our nose, and as we exhale, let it go down and out through the bottoms of our toes. And another deep breath in. And as we exhale, let that beautiful energy go back into the mother. And we're going to breathe in love. And we're going to breathe out joy. And we're going to breathe in peace. And we're going to breathe out release. And we're going to breathe in believing. And we're going to breathe out receiving. And we're going to breathe that beautiful nectar of spirit into us as we unify with the Holy Spirit. My heart is open. My thoughts can heal. Divine emotion is what I feel. I am that I am. Now you. I am that I am. 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 And with these powerful words, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to set an intention for yourself, for another person through you, or for the world. And let's think about that and do some visioning for that intention. We're going to go into the silence for a moment. My heart is open. My heart is open. My thoughts can heal. My thoughts can heal. Divine emotion, divine emotion is what I feel, is what I feel. I am that I am. 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 Together. I am that I am. 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 Together, one last time. I am that I am. Take that in. Put a deep breath and exhale that out. Let's do that one more time with a big ah. Ah. Okay, beautiful job. Come on back to the room if you went somewhere. Are we back? All right, welcome. So today, the topic of the lesson is prayer through song. So that's not just me singing, but that's all of us singing. Or if you don't want to sing, that's okay. But singing is actually healthy for us. It raises endorphins. It just makes you feel better. And again, singing is like praying twice. There have been studies shown that it improves your posture, it improves your breath control. People live longer. They have better balance. There's lots of evidence and research to show how good it is to sing. And how does it feel when you sing? Usually if you're not in a good mood, you don't sing. And if you start singing, you feel better, right? So that's why I'm going to really invite you. Are the words up yet? So is that where they're going to be up there? Okay. Can you see through me? Okay, good. So this first song is a prayer of gratitude. And I wanted to talk a little bit about prayer because there's two kinds of prayers. The first kind is the kind that's like, please, 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 please. And the second kind of prayer is the thank you, thank you, thank you. And in Unity, in New Thoughts, Science of Mind, and these kind of centers, we know that it's important for us to affirm and declare what it is we want. That it's already so, that it's coming, that or something better. We're in a more traditional churches and traditions, people, they think that if they pray and ask, and a lot of times what happens is the universe always says yes to us. So if you're saying, I need more money, or I need more love, the universe says, yes, you do. You need more, and you get more wanting and more needing. But if you affirm, I am in a perfect flow of financial abundance. Love comes to me and through me. Things like this, it's much more powerful. Plus, it makes you feel better. And when you feel better, you raise your vibratory rate, and more things can be allowed to come into your presence. So this first song, as I mentioned, is a prayer of gratitude, and it was written by Lisa Ashman. I don't have her name up there. And I met her at the Positive Music Awards a few years ago, and this song will be on my next CD. And your part, we'll just do it one line at a time, so you get the melody. It goes, thank you for another wonderful day. Let's try that much. Thank you for another wonderful day. Here's another chance to walk in your way. Here's another chance to walk in your way. Here's a chance to help my brothers and my sisters help each other. Here's a chance to help my brothers and my sisters help each other. Thank you for another wonderful day. Thank you for another wonderful day. Now let's take it from the beginning all the way through. Here we go. Thank you for another wonderful day. Here's another chance to walk in your way. Here's a chance to help my brothers and my sisters help each other. Thank you for another wonderful day. I wake up to sunshine. I did not invent the sunshine. Or it might be raining. I did not make up the rain. There's so much beauty, it's hard to ignore it. Once you see beauty, you've got to see more. When I see such beauty, I see your hand in it, Lord. Thank you for another wonderful day. Here's another chance to walk in your way. Here's a chance to help my brothers and my sisters help each other. Thank you for another wonderful day. You made the mountains, you made the hills and valleys. You made the oceans, you made an ocean of stars. You made these children inhabit this place. And best of all, you love what you made. In all of creation, the depth of your love is displayed. Thank you for another wonderful day. Here's another chance to walk in your way. Here's a chance to help my brothers and my sisters, help each other. Thank you for another wonderful day. Good job! Yay! All right, beautiful. You are wonderful singers. I want to come back and do a concert or a kirtan-cert where we do some kirtan and we do some music. So we're going to move on now to another kind of prayer. And has anybody here ever heard of the prayer of Jabez or the prayer of Jabez? Well, for those of you who haven't, this was made into a bestseller by the minister, and I don't have his name here. I usually, anyway, he came out with this book maybe 20 years ago, and I say, and a lot of people agree with me on this, that life is an interpretation. You know, so you can see the same thing that somebody next to you sees or hear the same thing, and you might see or hear one thing and somebody else sees or hears completely opposite. So I have heard a number of different quotations from the Bible interpreted this way and interpreted that way. So Bruce Wilkinson interpreted this one passage in the Bible his way. And what happened in the story of Jabez, it's in the Old Testament in Chronicles. And Chronicles is where this one begat that one and that one begat that one, and there's a lot of begatting going on. But when it got to the part about Jabez, there was a whole section about it. And the story is that when Jabez's mother was pregnant with him, it was a very painful pregnancy and a very painful birth. So she named him Jabez, which means pain. Now, I can relate to this a little bit because when I was a little kid, some people in my family called me Elaine the Pain. So I can kind of empathize with that. So when Jabez got to be a man, he decided that he never, ever wanted to cause anybody any pain, and he asked God for blessings. He asked, and he was given blessings. And so it is, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, that I would always be with you, and that I would cause no pain. And so the idea, the interpretation of this is that we are supposed to ask. Well, in New Thought and Unity, we learn, well, you can get to a place where, you know, you're asking, but then you can move into a much more empowered place of affirming and declaring. So what I did with the lines in the song is I put a little affirmation in between each of the lines. Is it up there yet? Oh, good. Yeah, you can see. And so we're going to sing it a couple of times through. It goes like this. It's kind of a little doo-wop-y feel here. Old Testament goes oldies rock and roll. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. I am blessed and enlarge my territory. I manifest, I manifest. And your hand would be with me. I am caressed, and that you would keep me from evil. I'm at rest, I am at rest. Let's try it, everybody. Oh, that you more. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Good job. Yay. Okay. Good. So we had a prayer of gratitude, and we had a prayer of Jabez, and I call that new thoughts on Jabez. And we're going to move over to Hawaii. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian prayer of forgiveness. Are you all familiar with that? Some people, good. Well, I'm going to still explain it just in case there's some people that are shy to say that they never heard of it. What people used to do in Hawaii when they wanted to establish an atmosphere of forgiveness was go to the kahuna, and the kahuna would pray for them. And so in the 70s, a woman named Morna Simeona, she realized that each one of us has our own direct connection with Source, and that we don't need to go to the male kahuna or a man priest or anybody else. We can have people know for us, but we also have our own connection to the Source. We can tap in anytime we want. So she brought the prayer out into the masses, and the prayer is, I love you, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And the idea of the prayer is that, how many people here have ever felt that someone did them wrong, and maybe I'll forgive that person if they're nice to me, maybe if they apologize or they change, right? Then I'll forgive them. Then I'll feel better. How does that work, right? So the idea of this is to say the prayer to establish this atmosphere of forgiveness. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. And so after Morna Simeona had been bringing this out to the people for a few years, she had a star pupil named Dr. Hugh Len. And Dr. Hugh Len brought this prayer to his family. It seems that his daughter had been suffering from a terrible skin disease for more than 10 years. Nothing worked. They tried everything. This prayer worked. Miracles. And, Jesus said, it is done unto you as you believe. So then Dr. Hugh Len got a job at the Hawaii State Hospital for the Criminally Insane. This is the kind of place you didn't want to be around. There was a lot of violence among the inmates/patients, and there was a lot of violence from them to the people that worked there, and there was a very high turnover of employment. So Dr. Len got a job there, and within 3 years, they closed the hospital because there was no more need for it. People that just got better, and they moved on to other less strenuous incarcerations. So the really interesting thing is that he never saw a patient. He never went to a meeting. He just went into his office and he did the prayer. And he says, I didn't heal them. I healed the part of me that saw them that way, which is really quite wonderful. If we're kind of stuck in our interpretation of something, and if we can kind of shift and begin to see it from a different place, that could bring some healing. It will at least bring an atmosphere of forgiveness and an atmosphere of us feeling better. If we're waiting for somebody else to change, it could work. Anything's possible. So, but what he said is that I didn't heal them. I healed the part of myself that saw them that way. It was his way of taking 100% responsibility for everything that came into his field. Now, that's a pretty tall order, and that's why I tell people, just take what resonates with you. If that much doesn't resonate, that's okay. But there are people that live their lives that way. Hey, it's like what you're looking at, you're looking through. You spot it, you got it. Where somehow we are responsible for what comes to us. And it's also how we're feeling and thinking. It's what we're sending out to the universe. It comes back to us. So we can change our thoughts, and we can change how we feel. And this song really helps. So I'm going to teach you the little chorus. Then there's some verses I'll do, and then there's a bridge part that I'll teach you. And it's called the peaceful energy, because how does it feel when there is an atmosphere of forgiveness? It feels very peaceful. And I wrote this while I was on my way to a meditation, a women's meditation for the full moon. So I talk about the full moon, about being reborn. And you know how it takes some people say 21, some people say 28, 30 days to change a habit. So that's what that is. That's becoming reborn with a new habit by the next full moon. So just like this. We'll do it one line at a time. As I forgive, I am forgiven. As I forgive, I am forgiven. Releasing negativity. Releasing negativity. Revealing kindness that once was hidden. Revealing kindness that once was hidden. I find a peaceful energy. I find a peaceful energy. Let's try from the beginning. As I forgive, I am forgiven. Releasing negativity. Revealing kindness that once was hidden. I find a peaceful energy. Beautiful. I open up to the angels' blessings. I know the end is coming soon. Keep hope alive as I'm transcending. I'll be reborn by next full moon. I'll be reborn by next full moon. Here's us. As I forgive, I am forgiven. Releasing negativity. Revealing kindness that once was hidden. I find a peaceful energy. I love you and I am so sorry. Forgive me if you please. I thank you now and I will tomorrow. I find a peaceful energy. I find a peaceful energy. Here we go. As I forgive, I am. Revealing kindness that once was hidden. I find a peaceful energy. So now we're going to learn the Ho'opono part musically. We'll do it one line at a time. go. You could clap. It's okay. I saw some people ready. And now we're going to do another prayer. And I don't think I gave the words because I know you all know this prayer. And I woke up one morning singing this. And so I figured out the chords. And it goes like this. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. Let's try that much together. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. And the wisdom to know the difference. Sing it with me, children. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And again, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. And the wisdom to know the difference. Now here's the Codependence Anonymous version of this prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the people I cannot change. Courage to change the one I can. You know. God grant me the serenity to accept the people I cannot change. Courage to change the one I can. And the wisdom to know that it is me. And the wisdom to know that it is me from the beginning. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. 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 Good job. Yay. Okay, so we have one more song for the program, and then we'll have our offertory, but I have a little story to tell you about this. So a few years ago, I got a message on Facebook from this man from Unity of Oberlin in Kansas. Yes, in Kansas. And his name is Jay Woods, and he's a 12-step guy. He doesn't mind me telling you that, and he's an older man in his 70s. And it seems that in 1999, the way he puts it, I'm not a poet, but in 1999, God woke me up in the middle of the night and told me to write down this poem. So he did. And he brought it to his minister at his Unity Church, and she said, do something with it. So he and his wife made these beautiful laminated bookmarks with the poem on it. And because Jay, he's been a traveling salesman a lot of his life, and because he has that skill of marketing, he got the bookmarks out to many Unity bookstores. And as a result of that, a few years ago, the poem made it into the Daily Word, which means it was translated into 7 languages, and it went to 150 different countries. So then he got all fired up because 1999 was a long time ago, right? And so like more than 10 years later, he's like, so then he decided he wanted somebody to put music to the poem. And it's called I Understand. The prayer, I call this the gift of understanding. And so he got in touch with me. And so we're on the phone, we're talking, and he's a great guy. You know, doesn't take anything personally. I could joke around with him. Just a really, really fun-loving, wonderful, positive force. And so I'm looking at the lyrics, and we're talking, and I'm starting to feel like 1, 2, 3, 1. And I'm starting to feel it as a waltz. And then I start visioning for him, and I said, okay, I'm starting to get a feel for how this song is going to go. And when you do that video, I want to have James and me dancing, because we met swing dancing. We met at Fiddle and Dance Camp in New York State. So we're dancers, and we love the waltz. So I said, you know, I want to have us doing the waltz in the video. So he's like, oh, don't get too far ahead of yourself. And I'm like, no, I want to get off the phone right now and write it. You know, I'm getting inspired. I'm having ideas come through. So I got off the phone and I wrote the song and called them the next day. And I think it works. I think it was a good match. So it's called When I Understand. You have the words up there? Not yet. Okay, so we're going to sing it through twice so you get the melody. When I understand, I stand under. When I stand under, I support. When I support, I lift up. When I lift up, I raise. And when I raise, I praise. And when I praise, I encourage. And when I encourage, I strengthen. When I strengthen, I empower. And when I empower, I release. And when I release, I let go. And when I let go, I let God. And when I let God, I understand. Yes, I understand. Are we ready to try it together? Let's see. We got to get back down to the key of G. Here we go. When I understand, I stand under. When I stand under, I support. When I support, I lift up. When I lift up, I raise. And when I raise, I praise. And when I praise, I encourage. And when I encourage, I strengthen. When I strengthen, I empower. And when I empower, I release. And when I release, I let go. And when I let go, I let God. And when I let God, I understand. Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. And so it is. Thank you. Beautiful job.